Title: The Day the Noise Stopped. It was 5:43 a.m. And when the glow of Emma's phone lit up her bedroom again, another notification, another demand, another "now, please." She rolled over, not because she wanted to check it, but because her body had been trained to obey. She didn't even remember the last time she woke up without reaching for a screen before she reached for God. Mark 6 verse 31 whispered in her mind like a memory she couldn't quite place. Come away by yourselves to a secluded place and rest a little while. But in her world, rest felt like a foreign language. It's the truth we don't want to admit. The most connected generation in history has never felt more disconnected from peace. We wear our exhaustion like a badge of honor, as though being always on makes us indispensable. Daniel 12 verse 4 spoke of this age. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase. But what the verse doesn't mention, what we're learning the hard way, is that knowledge without stillness becomes noise. And noise, when constant, becomes a thief. It steals our joy, our focus, our capacity to hear God's still, small voice. We no longer give our souls a Sabbath. We give them scraps, slivers of silence between pings and swipes. It was Emma's breaking point. It's ridiculous. I can't even sit in the park without checking my phone. It's like my brain keeps looking for something new, something exciting, and it never stops. I scroll through other people's highlight reels while my own life passes me by, and for what? I keep thinking, what if I miss something important? But maybe I already have. Maybe I've missed moments with my daughter, the sound of her laugh before school. Maybe I've missed God speaking to me, drowned out by everyone else's voices. And maybe, just maybe, the thing I fear missing most isn't out there at all. She remembered a time before smartphones, when boredom was an invitation to wonder, when stillness wasn't an enemy. That afternoon, Emma did something radical. She turned her phone off. Not just silent, off. For the first 10 minutes, she felt her chest tighten. For the next 30, her hands itched. But by the second hour, she felt something she hadn't felt in years: clarity. She noticed the way the sunlight filtered through her kitchen window, how the dust danced in the air like tiny ballerinas. She heard her own breathing. She heard the quiet, and she didn't run from it. Here is your everyday truths woven through the quiet. And they're just for you. 1. If you never step away from the noise, you'll forget the sound of God's voice. 2. Boundaries aren't walls, they're gates that you choose when to open. 3. The world will survive without your instant response, but your soul won't survive without rest. Emma began to follow a rhythm. She checked messages twice a day, not 100. She let silence be a daily appointment, not an accidental gap. She reminded herself, I don't have to be available to everyone to be valuable to God. Practice for you. Right now, yes, as you read, or if you're listening to me, then pause. For just a second now. Close your eyes for 10 seconds. Breathe in slowly. Listen for what's around you. Not the noise, but the space between it. Notice how your body shifts when you're not feeding it constant distraction. You've just taken the first step toward reclaiming your peace. The day the noise stopped. 3 months later, Emma sat on her back porch, tea in hand, phone inside. Her daughter leaned on her shoulder, both of them wrapped in a blanket. The sky blushed with the last light of day, and Emma smiled, not because of a notification, but because the moment was whole. She realized she'd stopped missing out, not on messages, but on life. Mark 6 verse 31 no longer felt like a suggestion. It felt like a rescue mission. And Emma? She'd been found. The takeaway just for you now. When you unplug from the noise, you plug back into the presence of God. And in that stillness, you don't just find rest, you find yourself. Penned by Gary Conan Doyle. In worship of God's wonderful glory.
Hey, thanks for listening. If you're still here, something in this story or song clicked with you. So here's a little secret. When you hit thumbs up, it tells the YouTube gremlins, hey, more of this. And if you subscribe, it's like saying, yeah, I want in. So go ahead, tap like, hit subscribe, and make sure you don't miss what's next. Because this ride, it's just getting started.